Tales Told, Mid-Journey.
In the twilight realm of Vespertine, where the skies shimmered with a tapestry of indigo and the first kiss of nightfall, there soared a creature of legend and flame. It was known as Fyrian, the Azure Herald, its very essence a paradox of ice and fire. With fur as blue as the deepest ocean and a mane ablaze like the setting sun, it leapt across the heavens, a spectral force of nature's own making. Fyrian was born of the celestial convergence, an astral phenomenon where the three moons aligned, bathing Vespertine in a luminescent aurora. From this rare magic, Fyrian emerged, a being whose purpose was to herald the onset of dusk, to guard the threshold between day and night, and to ensure the cycle of celestial bodies proceeded undisturbed. In the heart of Vespertine lay the Crystal Lake, a body of water so still and clear it was as if the night sky had been captured upon the earth. Fyrian would descend here each evening, its reflection a dance of fiery waves upon the water, a ritual that rekindled the stars dimmed by the dying day. The creature's presence was a gentle benediction upon the world, a silent vow that darkness was a passage, not a permanence. The elders spoke of Fyrian's first descent, how the creature had been born from a spark that leapt from the moon's own surface. It was a spark imbued with the cool tranquility of the moon and the fierce defiance of the sun's final gaze. As Fyrian descended, the wildlife of Vespertine, from the great horned owls to the silent creeping lynxes, would pause in reverence, for they knew that the herald's journey was as essential to the balance of night as the sun's rise was to the day. Yet not all nights were the same, and on evenings when tempests raged, when the sea of stars was hidden behind a shroud of storm clouds, Fyrian's task grew perilous. On such nights, the herald would summon the fire within, a blaze that cut through tempest and turbulence, a fiery beacon that would not be stifled. The roar of the wind and the crash of thunder became mere backdrops to the symphony of flames that trailed behind the creature. On one fateful night, a darkness arose from the depths of the abyss, a shadow that sought to devour the light of every star, to blanket the world in an eternal dusk. The darkness crept across Vespertine, smothering the land in silence and fear. It was on this night that Fyrian's flame burned brightest, a conflagration of celestial fury that met the shadow in a clash that would determine the fate of the realm. The battle raged until the hours weaved into dawn, and the very horizon seemed to quiver under the strain of their conflict. Fyrian, alight with the fire of countless sunsets, pushed back against the consuming void, its flames a cascade of hope against despair. The shadow, ancient and cruel, fought with the malice of oblivion, seeking to extinguish the herald's blaze. In that moment, Fyrian gathered the essence of the celestial convergence, the lunar tranquility, and the solar defiance into the core of its being. With a roar that echoed the birth cries of stars, the Azure Herald released its gathered might in a nova of blinding light, a pulse that shattered the night. The darkness shattered, its essence dissolving like mist at the touch of the morning rays. The herald's flame had not only purified, but reborn the realm of Vespertine. As the light of the new dawn bathed the world, the Azure Herald's form softened, its fiery mane dimming to the gentle warmth of embers. Fyrian, now tranquil as the first light of day, descended once more to the Crystal Lake, its waters still and welcoming. The Azure Herald, whose flames had danced with the stars to hold back the night, now seemed as serene as the lake itself. The villagers approached, their eyes wide with wonder and gratitude, for they knew that the dawn they witnessed was a gift from the herald. As the Azure Herald retreated into the embrace of the forest, its purpose fulfilled, its legacy would burn eternal in the annals of Vespertine. For it was Fyrian, the creature of Twilight, who had stood sentinel at the edge of night, who ensured that the passage of darkness was but a prelude to the light. The villagers, their songs mingling with the morning breeze, would tell tales of the herald's valor for generations. Children would play at the water's edge, and in every ripple they would see the memory of Fyrian's sacrifice. The Azure Herald was no longer just a creature of legend. It had become the very soul of Vespertine, a symbol of the eternal cycle of day into night, of darkness into light. And as the twin suns of Vespertine climbed higher into the sky, their golden light seemed to carry a message, a promise that, as long as the world turned, the flame of Fyrian and the courage it embodied would never be forgotten.